All right, let's go ahead and get into it. So this news broke in the middle of last night, but I think it's very interesting and I need to cover it because it has bigger implications than I think people expect. So the news broke that Christian Wood is going to sign with the Lakers, 2-year deal, player option for the second year. First, when you think about the player, he's someone who got AD comparisons, ironically, when he first came in the league with Detroit. Now, off the court issues and a lack of defensive awareness, he's a good shot blocker, but he messes up rotations a lot, have held him back from becoming a stud player. So we'll see if he's someone that can make this jump that young players have been recently having with LeBron, players like Rui Hachimura, players like Reeves. He's still a fairly young guy. The Lakers needed another big. They were a really small team. They added Jackson Hayes, added him, so he provides some depth. Like I said, he is a rim protector. They only had that with AD last year, so with him and Jackson Hayes, you add that. So it's a fairly good signing. Now, why did this signing take so long? Training camps are about to start in a couple of weeks here. I think it took so long, and the wider implications is that I think he and a few other players were waiting on this Miami Dame Lillard trade. Obviously, if the trade were going to be completed with Portland and Miami, several players would have been sent over from Miami to Portland, and there would have been a couple of roster spots. So not only do you get to live in Miami, not only do you get more bang for your buck because of lack of state tax, you can sign a minimum deal and actually have a very large role because the roster was going to be hollowed out because they were going to send multiple players for Dame Lillard. I think players just got tired of waiting. I think Danny Green signing so late. I think him signing at this hour. I think a lot of players were kind of eyeing that situations to make move. There's another wing that I'm forgetting at the time who's unsigned that is a serviceable player that I think was on the Miami radar, but we're getting close to training camp. Training cards start in a couple weeks here. Check out my previews for every team starting tomorrow. Be dropping 2 of those, but training camps are about to start. So he was probably saying, man, I got to get in where I fit. And I don't know if this Miami situation is ever going to happen. The Lakers are someone that I think he was eyeing, but that Miami situation to make more money, to have a bigger role, to, try to up your value going into next year, I think was what he was waiting on. But that situation has dragged on. Every reporter is saying there's been no movement. No other team is getting in. So I think that's the reason why he did that. And I would not be surprised if you see a couple of other players sign within the next couple of days here that were waiting on that Miami situation to open up. It doesn't look like it is. So they're going to move on. All right, let me know what you think. Leave me a comment, subscribe. It's on Yaba Dubin. As always, the game is the game.